They'll just sit on top of the blanket here or under.
Either or, whatever you're comfortable with. If you're cold, you can definitely under.
It was freezing.
Yeah, we're having some issues with our air. Like the front half, it is freezing. It is so cold out there. But in the back, we're sweating. So we're trying to get everything situated.
Right.
Yeah, the glitter coming up just a little. Just a little bit more. Here we go.
So BBL was like, it was fun.
Was it fun?
It was an experience. I went to Miami.
Oh, nice.
I had to off this girl off.
So you got a real BBL.
Yeah, went to the BBL capital. That's the only way I would have done it.
I was about to say that's where like they specialize though, so I don't blame you.
Mm-hmm. I went to Vana Plastic Surgery.
Let's get rid of this just for a quick sec.
It's fine. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I went to Vana, right? Yeah. I'm trying to think because I was looking into another one, but I don't think it was. Yeah, I went to Vana. My brain, I had pregnancy brain too.
Oh,
like I had a C-section in August, and then I got my BBL in. Let's see, what month are we in? Had it in November or
oh,
yeah.
Nice.
So.
I'm gonna turn this on. August.
It hurt though. My baby, August 19th.
Oh, my baby was August 2nd.
Oh.
But now I've seen some people like, oh, it doesn't hurt. Oh, you know,
With the BBL?
Yeah.
Oh no, it hurt.
But then some are like, oh, it's one of the worst pain, especially with like not being able to sit. Like,
Yeah, it's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be, but they so the worst pain is when you wake up from the BBL.
oh yeah.
Your insides are freezing cold.
Really?
It feels like you're like gonna got frostbite on. It's so painful. That part, and once you get warm and once you get your first medicine in you, you're good. So I would say 10 off the table, but then like the pain is a 10, and then after it's like it's good. Like once you get the medicine, and I recommend them. Oh my gosh, the massages hurt.
Do they really? I think all that lymph that they're trying to drain out.
Oh my goodness. And that little drain thing, it feels so weird in you, and it's like it gave me anxiety because it felt like it was tugging. It wasn't hurting anything. Like I took it out myself.
But you could feel it for sure.
Yeah, my boyfriend helped me. He removed it for me, and because it's easy, you just cut the thing and then take it out. It's like right here, it's like beside you.
More power to you.
The massages, they hurt. They massage your stomach and your back and your sides.
Which is where they take everything out, right?
Yeah, they don't massage the butt because they want to keep that area big.
Right.
Yeah, and it's I think that's the worst part is the massages. The massages hurt worse than the pain.
But it's like after birth, when they're trying to get that placenta out, that's what it kind of reminds me of. It's like you don't want it, but you know you need it.
Yep. And see, they also trying to get that liquid because what they do, they put in like something in some kind of liquid in you to puff the area up of where they're gonna remove the fat.
Gotcha.
So we're gonna get that out too. I stayed there for like a week. Then I came back.
They have like a hotel for it.
No, they have different stuff, but my whole family went with me. I did an Airbnb.
Ooh, nice.
But like literally, I have 7 kids. Like,
girl.
Like my boyfriend had 4, and then I had birth 3. So we brought everybody with us from the baby up. I was literally taking care of my baby and everything. I was cooking like the day after. I was fine. You can move around and stuff,
But still, after surgery, you can't do all that.
right?
I'll be like, I'm supposed to be the one that's supposed to be getting baby right now.
Of course. It's just like, it was like a vacation / I went a few days early so that I could enjoy Miami a little, we did a boat ride and stuff. Then after. But it was worth it. So like, I don't know. If I could go back, I wanted to keep my butt, of course. I think if I could afford it, I would have done the implants instead. Just because, it's It's less
invasive.
Yeah.
Like, I definitely want, like, I have figures, I know that. But, like, just after kids and a whole bunch of, like, weight gain, weight loss, it's, you know, they're not what I want them to be. And I personally don't want them to massage, so I was like,
your boobs?
yeah. I was like, if ever money's right, I just want.
You want a reduction?
Reduction, probably just like a lift, too. You
Oh,
know?
okay.
Just because I feel like they don't fit me well. I'm just like, what am I doing?
But it might be covered by your insurance. You can tell them you have that problem.
Which I
just
do.
act, even if you didn't, just act like
Put
my back
aching. Yeah, one of the girls in my class, she's actually got to have that. And I'm like, girl, I wish.
Wow.
It's just not for me. It's not what I want. And which other type, I'm like, because some people are like, oh, don't change your body. No, forget that. You know, this is my life.
Right.
If I want to be happy with what I'm doing, I'm allowed to do that.
Exactly.
I'll do it however I want.
So, like, my stomach area, it wasn't, like, ideally the flat after BBL, like, for a lot of people because I have a lot of muscle separation and I have a small hernia. So, in order to fix that, I would have to either get some other procedure or a tummy tuck, and I was not going. Like, I'm too scared. Like, I've seen the videos on the tummy tuck, and I just don't really think that's something I'm gonna be able to do.
Because isn't that like where they go almost like all the way around, if I'm not mistaken?
It's like they peel. It's like your skin is like up, and then like you can see like the inside of the belly button. They fix the muscles to bring them back together, and then they sew it back to tighten it. It's worse than a C-section.
That sounds
by far, in my opinion. But they don't cut you open. But I feel like it's worse. I feel like it would be worse.
Lisa, that sounds worse.
Yeah.
I feel like for C-section, like I know what to expect. I know how to handle that. You know, it's fairly basic. But I don't know about like completely repair the insides, especially with the muscles.
Yeah, I have to go see a doctor here at Clarksville. I'm gonna see about my hernia and see if he does something with my hernia. Maybe he can do the muscle separation and I can do exercises maybe to get it at least a little flatter because it's like I got a belly budge still and it's like annoying, but it's like whatever. I said I'll die with my belly before I get a C-section. I mean before I get a tummy tuck. It's just like 3 kids. You gotta expect me to have a little pouch.
Exactly. Yeah. It's just how some bodies do it. Because like some, you notice like you said they have a little pouch, and then some it's upper. Like I have an upper thing. It doesn't matter how much weight I've lost, because I've lost all my weight after my child. But like the upper part just stayed. And I was like, I don't know what to do about that.
The boobs?
No, like the upper part of the stomach.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like wondering what you meant by.
Oh, sorry.
Well, it's probably muscle separation.
Probably.
Did you have regular or?
I had C-section.
Oh yeah, definitely. Or could it be a hernia? You never know.
Sure, I'm gonna need to check it out. Because I don't know nothing.
A lot of my doctor down there, he was like first time my doctor here, he was like doing my C-section. He was like, I hope this doesn't give her a hernia again, because you know it happens.
Yeah.
And then so I only got to see my doctor the day of my surgery.
Never
he would have told me I might have had a tummy tuck if I would have known a day sooner that my belly wasn't going to be flat. I might have gotten talked into a tummy tuck.
Right.
But he told me, he looked at me and he was like, yeah, you know you have a hernia? He didn't even have to he just looked at me. He didn't have to feel me or nothing. He just like, you have a hernia. And you have a lot of muscle separation too. He could just tell by looking at me. I'm like, you're pretty good at what you do. I had my clothes on and everything. It was weird.
But just from that naked eye, his. Okay. I do have a question. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. For your massage, you were showing on there that you want you like the coconut oil. Do you usually use that like just as a cleanser? How do you use that at home?
Well, my coconut oil, I put it all over my body, like just in my face.
Got you.
Cause like if I don't put some kind of lotion or something on my face will feel like.
So you're not
ashy.
like replacing it like during the actual like skincare process. You know what I mean? Like as a massage, you're not.
No, you can use whatever.
Okay. I just want to make sure because I got both for you just in case.
Use what you normally use or whatever you want.
Well, too.
I just wrote what I use, you know,
Oh yeah.
because they asked. I usually use coconut oil or cocoa butter.
I love butter.
Yes, me too. It
Like,
smells so good.
It does. Like that's something like I don't know it. I can smell it from a mile away. I'm like, you got it on.
My godmother got me started with cocoa butter.
Oh. So I used to just use it like for stretch marks. I'm like, no, I can just do that for whatever.
Yeah, everything works for scars, especially.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like my stretch marks will never go away unless I get some kind of laser deal.
They're wild though. I've heard like tanning gets rid of them. I was like, oh, I don't want to go tanning. I don't need to go tanning.
That's not gonna help me. Like, I think the biggest thing is that line. You know how like sometimes you get a line?
Yes.
It's still there.
Yes.
Mine took forever for my daughter to go away, and now this daughter, my second daughter, it's not even wanting to budge. It's like killing me.
I got it like halfway, but it never really stayed. But it was just odd because I never like. Usually I'm expecting, okay, if you get it, you're gonna get it the whole way.
Mhm.
I've never seen it go halfway. I was like, okay, that's not gonna do it.
I swear, I'm gonna have to look into that because if it doesn't go away, I'm gonna like get some kind of laser deal on that or something to get it to go. At least disappear a little. No, it really doesn't matter. Just
But
I
still,
don't
it's
like
what you're
seeing
comfortable
it.
with. Yeah.
So what is the micro thing? And do y'all do that other thing with the taking the top layer, the skin off?
Kind of. We do like a chemical peel
Mhm.
that'll do about the same thing. Maybe not as abrasive,
Mhm.
but it will. For this, it's more like a deep vacuum when it
Mhm.
comes to the deep exfoliation to get out any extra gunk like that's left over from cleansing and
Mhm.
toning. I'll show you if you have any like just regular excess dirt, oil from the environment.
Mhm.
We'll be able to pull it out, and then because I mean it's like below the surface pretty much.
How long does the chemical peel take?
The chemical peel takes about 45 minutes ish, and for that you cannot do another exfoliation for like about closer to a week or so. If you have sensitive skin, it may not be the best bet. But when I say that smoothness is unreal.
I should have got the freaking chemical peel.
You may want to do it next time because I'm telling you, they're
I'm so bad at
good.
it though, but I'm gonna get it this time.
And just like the smell of it, oh, it's so good.
Cause I want to take off like I still have a little acne spot, but it said that this is good for the little spots, so that's why I picked this one. I'll put that in the chemical.
I think you would really, really like it. Some people experience burning, some don't. I did, and honestly, I have more sensitive skin. So I kind of anticipated the burning. But my classmate that I did it on, she also has sensitive skin, didn't feel it at all. But like, because it doesn't stay on your face, not at all. Maybe a couple of minutes until it starts to burn. And then you just wash it right off with water. But we have a whole bunch of different ones.
After the chemical peel, if I don't have the result that I want, then I'm gonna go to this place and do that skin top layer off.
Oh yeah. Because sometimes they will take a little bit more than one session. It just really depends on the skin type and how it, obviously reacts to it.
This will be my, if we get to it, this will be my first time getting my eyebrows waxed.
You anxious?
I'm just, that's what it is.
They're quick, thankfully.
I did buy a bikini before, but
How was that?
my Brazilian wife was, it hurt.
Yeah. Like, I love
I
the
can't
girls
lie.
here. I love the girls here, but I cannot get over, like, the pain that I know I'm gonna feel.
Yeah.
I'm like,
It's worth it though. That's what I'm trying to get today. Hopefully they get to it. So it's so worth it. Especially for if you have a man.
Yo, yeah.
It's like,
Cause see, like, I stuck with getting my underarms waxed. And I refuse to shape it anymore just because they're almost no hair now. Never done it.
Yeah.
And it's very, very fine. It takes forever for it to grow back up. Like, I haven't had one in a few weeks, but like you can hardly tell.
That's how I feel about the Brazilian with the hair going, decreasing and It's like it works almost like the laser hair removal.
Yes. Oh, I'm a sucker for it now. Like, now that I've started doing it here, it's like, I will not ever go without getting wax ever again.
Yeah. I'm telling you. And I gotta start pampering myself more. Where I never get time.
Girl, especially with all the kids that you do, you are beyond allowed.
I snuck out today.
Did you know that?
I'm so lucky to get out. It's like there with grandma right now.
I'm just like, oh, we gotta go run some errands. Be right back.
I told her what I was going to do.
What's your time? She goes.
She was, first she asked me, was like, cause she heard like silicone, so she was like, are you getting silicone? I was like, no, I'm not getting any surgery.
I'm not just gonna like drop my kids off for surgery and come back in a couple of hours.
It's like, there's no way. Then I showed her a video of what it was supposed to look like. So she had got something like that done before. But not the whole micro thing.
It almost is like, it's like massaging, and I don't want to say like tattoo because it's not painful like that, but you know, like, do you have any tattoos?
Yeah.
You know, like that vibrating feeling? That's kind of what it is. Just,
Oh, the micro thing?
yeah.
Oh,
Just
wow.
not with the pain. It's
Right.
very soothing.
I give my boyfriend facials at home with this stuff,
Mhm.
but he had to like his. I might tell him to shave off all his beard so I can give him a more easy facial because the beards make it hard
It really
to
does.
get all the, especially like I have this stuff. It's like it's supposed to be like jelly like when it goes on the face. I haven't been able to mix it correctly where it does right.
The right
It got stuck.
consistency.
Yeah, it got stuck in this beard.
I don't know.
Oh my gosh, it was horrible.
We have like one client that I know if I accidentally get him in there, like it's gonna be so easy to get out because like he keeps it really, really short, like to the skin. I know just a little bit of a scrub and it'll get it out. But there's some I've actually got it in there. I don't want to explain this right now.
Just be like, this is just part of the whole facial.
Yeah.
Close your eyes.
Just chill, it'll be fine. And then the main guy, he goes to sleep every time anyway, so he doesn't even notice I ever fit it in there. So I'm like, oh, he's like, oh, I didn't want to sleep. I was like, dude, you are out cold.
Probably snoring.
They're near, but like I've seen them like kind of like jerk over at times. I'm like, you doing?
I need one of these steamers.
You know they're only like $100 something.
This one?
Yes, they're really not that bad.
On Amazon?
Yes, girl. Like
Wow.
I thought they were way more, but no,
Yeah.
they're beyond.
Interesting. I'm gonna have to look into it. What is it called? Is it just like, what else? What does that look
I really think just pop in like facial steamer, and it should bring it right up.
I need some air real quick.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. It's a steamer, I think.
Well, it's gotta go off anyway. We're about to do your mask. That was perfect. Yeah, I feel like I just warned everybody. I was like, this is a newer one. It is potent.
You're right, it's strong.
You will feel it.
If I was claustrophobic, that would be the part.
Oh no, the
That-
mask, girl. That sheet mask. But yeah, like especially when it's over your face, like when we're first setting it on there.
It's gonna be so cold. probably gonna put this on YouTube. I'm trying to put as much stuff as I can.
What's your content? Like beauty stuff?
No, it's a little bit of everything, but right now, main thing is like food. I did the whole eating mukbang.
Oh, girl.
That's the main thing, right? But I will add a few other things every now and then. I gotta do better.
You gotta do better.
Yeah. I'm really lazy when it comes to this with my channel because it's like I don't have my like I could already have my whole setup like a camera and stuff. I don't feel like learning it, so I just said I'll use my phone.
I'm gonna put this on your face real quick and I'll fix it for you. Just one second. Cold. Is it cold?
I'd rather use my phone to record.
Don't blame it. It's already there. You already know what to do with it.
The cameras are expensive.
Okay, I'm gonna leave this on you for about 7 minutes and I will be right back. I'm gonna take this stuff out already.
Alright.
And if you need anything, my name is Haley. Just holler out the door for me.
Right. So this feels like it feels okay. My skin is sensitive, so it kind of tingles and burns, but I'm gonna take the tape so I can get good results.
Do you have a warm up for you?
Still pretty cold. I think I got frostbite.
What?
No way. It like brought my lips sealed to my teeth. I was like, what the? It just.
And it's not like now, so you can get everything off your
Okay. How long you been in school?
6 months now. I should graduate later this month, hopefully.
Ooh.
Weather depending.
So it's only a 7-month course?
It depends on what you choose. You can, I think it's like 20 to 40 hours. And I wanted to do the 40, but student would cover it.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to do the 35. But it goes so fast.
And what all can you do when you leave?
I can do microderm, microcurrents, eye wraps, stuff like that. I cannot do lashes yet. That's gonna be like my next step. Is to find somebody that does like the courses. And I want to take that because that's mainly what I want to do.
I know someone to do a course in that.
Like I was pretty obsessed. I don't want to do anything else. And then I learned you have to have like cosmetology or esthetician license to do it.
To do the lashes?
Mm-hmm.
Unless you have unless someone to give you a certificate?
No, you gotta like actually go to school and then have that. Like you can do it before you go to school, but you're not gonna be able to like work in a shop or anything.
To just do lashes?
Yeah.
So do you have to take a state test for this? Like,
we go to a practical and theory, which we just heard they have changed the practical.
Oh, wow.
It's fine with me because they said something about doing makeup. I was like, I'll do makeup. I don't care. I love makeup, so that's fine.
So you can do makeup too?
Okay, so I'm gonna start this off on a 1 for you, and then if you think you can go with it. I will move it just a little.
Do what's gonna get the best result.
Let's put you on a 2 and let's try that. If it hurts, it's too much, just let me know.
Are you like a daughter that's like, okay, are you really good at makeup or?
Mostly I think so. I have a couple of pictures, like in my picture, like she's giving me the look, that's really good. And so I'm like, unless it was bullshit, I don't know pretty good.
I was asking because I need someone to do like, I only want to wear makeup if I'm doing like I want to try to get into like, I want to create a portfolio because I might consider doing like, trying to get into a modeling agency. So I was thinking I needed someone who can do my makeup.
Well, I will show you some pictures and let you decide.
Yes. So it's 2 pies to go?
No, there's a 3. Do you want to try the 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a heart. I know it's tickles.
Yeah, except it's like that weird tattoo vibration, but that pain's not there.
while I had my hair on. I was like, "Damn, bring it out."
Okay. Did you have makeup on before?
Huh?
Did you have makeup on before this? Okay, so even with your, like the cleanse and toning that we did, and the whole process, that still came off.
Well.
That's like how deep it goes in. And we'll go around your nose really quick. Do you want to stick with this 3 on this one?
Yeah.
Okay. Definitely getting some good ones out of your nose. Ready.
Okay.
Now we'll go ahead and start setting up for your Brazilian.
Alright. So it'll take me just a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Still surgery. The surgery still got me
Girl, take your time.
struggling to get out of
Do
bed.
you need any help or anything?
No, I can't. Oh goodness. It's mainly my back and stuff. My little. Alright. Where do I go?
I can take right now if you want to go back up front.
Okay.
So I gotta clean all this stuff
Yeah.
and then get your room ready.
It's fine. Yes. Go the right way.